so close but denied a win in stoppage time. Sum up how you're feeling at the moment.
Yeah, no, okay. The performances were a lot better. I thought the performance against Hull was good, but obviously individual errors cost us. A lot better than Shrewsbury. We knew what we were coming up against the Burton Albion. You're seeing, I think, every time you throw in, it's coming in your box, wherever that's from. We're sending the centre backs up. I thought we dealt with that. We competed really well. And we probably should have scored a few more goals before the break, because we had some great chances. Weren't to be. Ryan's great finish. He deserved that for all his work ethic he put in. But again, the small margins in it. Was it out from the throw-in? Don't know. Can we play the ball in behind a little bit more when there's only 60 seconds to go? And then 2 challenge for the ball. So again, we're looking at it and we're disappointed, because the lads, I thought, he definitely deserved 3 points. Weren't to be. It's a point. It's a point that you'll take, because you won all 3, but they've been doing well, Burton, and all we can do now is go to the next one.
It was almost a kind of complete textbook away performance, wasn't it? You soaked up that physical pressure that you knew they were going to give you, hit them on the break, got the lead. Do you think you've done enough to get the win?
I thought we did, yeah, but again, you can't, sometimes with long throws, wherever they're coming in from, the lads were excellent in everything they've done, in all the departments, first and second contacts. But you're always, again, we're disappointed with the goal. Coops makes a good save, and then the reaction of following, and then the throw, and 2 men go for 1 ball. So, that's something you can look at. I always say that the goals can always be avoided. But I thought we worked ever so hard to get the 3 points. And would we deserve the 3 points? Yeah, 100%. But it's not to be. It's a point, and we have to move on quickly. What's
the mood like in the dressing room? Because presumably that clean sheet would have meant an awful lot to the players after the last couple of games.
It would have, wouldn't it? But, that's just where we're at. It's the group we've got, the personnel we've got at the moment. And, we've sort of got to, keep going till the end. I've just said to the group in there, I've been saying to for weeks, the season just can't pit it out. And, I thought today's performance warranted a win. And definitely weren't pitting out. But sometimes, you've just got to keep going, haven't you, until the end. We did that in most ways, but when 2 men are going for 1 ball, it's always liable that just someone else going to be free, and that's what happened. Mike makes a good save, and then we don't follow the follow-up, and lad puts it in. But ultimately, the performance was a lot better than it has been. The desire and the commitment was there, the energy levels were there, which I'm pleased about, and we've got a point.
You talked before the game about potentially giving a couple of lads like Lawsey and Clyde a go, but was it a case of sticking the experience on to try and see the game out today?
Yeah, but sometimes people don't see it, do they? Some people who don't really know football don't see what Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank and Dino Mamadi's teams are about. Do I throw 2 or 3 young kids in today and they get bullied and battered and bruised and they never play again? So I'll let them have a think of that. It's got to be warranted. It's got to be, the training's got to be right. We were open Lawsey would be with us Thursday. He weren't. He had to wait for a COVID test to come back, so we only had half a day's training with us, if that. And yeah, the lads have got to warrant the place in the team. They've got to warrant to start. The lads who've been playing are doing okay. But in terms of the young lads, I don't just want to throw a young team up, because I can't anyway, because of the restrictions. But we can't just make wholesale changes when you're playing up against a team like Burton. We've got Charlton, Sunderland, Gillingham, and Oxford as well to come. They're all big games, so I'm not just going to make 4 or 5 changes so people can be smiling and happy about it. I've got to do it for the right reasons to this football club, and for me as the manager, I ain't just going to do it for the sake of it. I'll do it when it's right.
Obviously not quite the 3 points, but you take the positives of a competitive performance against a really informed team onto Tuesday now.
Yeah, definitely we do. Yeah, again, look, when we've been there, haven't we? When you lose a couple on the bounce, you want to bounce back straight away. It'd been a perfect away performance, as you said, up until the 93rd minute. But we played 94 minutes today, so that weren't the case. And the lads can take a lot of positives out of it going into Tuesday's game against another good team in Charlton. But I've said to the boys in there that they're not playing for anything really. We're playing for pride and playing for this football club and contracts, and you've got to keep them motivated for that. I've said we're going to play a part in teams' performances and where they're trying to get to. Charlton's going to be no different. They're trying to get into the playoffs and stay there. Oxford's the same. Sunderland's going to be the same. Gillingham, not sure where they're at the moment, but we've got to do it for a bit of personal pride as well as this football club, and that's our message to all the players from now till the end of the season. Keep going, keep performing to the best of your ability, and see where it takes you.
Thank you.
Thank you.